On behalf of All India Agriculture Workers Union, we are opposing, we are refused today's union budget. This budget was prepared by Ambani Adani under direction of RSS. Why we are comment on this type of words? Firstly, in India we are facing unemployment, migration, food price, inequality, social issues, attacks on Dalits and Adivasi, etc., etc. Everyone, they wanted to, central government will solution in this budget some extent, but our budget increased 50 lakh crores comparatively last year. Budget size nearly 5% increased. Means every head of the account should be increased minimum 5%, that was equal to last year allocations. What about Nirmal Sitharaman budget? She said our budget address on poor, our budget addressed women, youth, employment, etc., etc. What is the reality? For example, MNREGA. MNREGA means not only for rural employment. MNREGA one of the important constitutional act in India. At the time of UPA, support by left parties, in union budget allotted nearly 4%. This Narendra Modi constantly reduced on MNREGA. This year, last year 86,000 this government allotted. Before last year also same. This year also same 86,000. I told budget size increased 5%, but MNREGA same amount. How you will reduce unemployment? How you will reduce? How you will control migration without MNREGA? Your parliament standing committees recommended to central government should increase the mandates and should increase the wage also. But what about in this budget? Only 86,000 crores. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this government spent more than 1 lakh crore. Everyone demanded at least 2,50,000 rupees for MNREGA. They ignored, the union budget ignored, neglected, refused allocation of MNREGA. Second aspect, food security. So Narendra Modi, before budget presentation, he said, India, because India means without poverty, our target. How can, what amount you have allotted for food security? 2 years ago, 2,60,000 crores. Last year, 2 lakh 3,000 crores. This year also, same 2,03,000 crores. In revised budget, instead of 2 lakh crores, 1,97,000 crores, the reduced 7,000 crores. How can you address in India 24,000 food security card? The beneficiary is more than 85 crores in India after 75 years also. How can we will address without budget allocation? How can we will solve the poverty? Now also, our hunger index, we are the one out of 120 countries, we are the 11th position, our position. Now food grains, 30%, 100%, 300% increase price rise, the sky. This is the situation for food security. What about rural development? Last year, this government allotted 2,65,000 crores. In revised budget, 1,90,000 crores means only for rural development, this government decreased 75,000 crores for rural development. This is the reality. In present, our India population depending on rural areas. 65% our population living in India, rural India. That is another thing. Next, Narendra Modi is talking. He have been talking. What about housing? Housing. Last year for housing, 56,000 crores allotted. In revised budget, 18% reduced. 18%. Urban housing, 30,000 crores last year. Revised budget, more than 60% revised budget decreased. What about social welfare? Last year more than 50,000 crores this government allotted. We requested the central government should increase. But out of 50,000 crores, 40% of social welfare, the welfare revised budget, they reduced. In same for tribal welfare, in education, health, housing, etc. He said we were increased Anganwadi centers, portion 1, portion 2, etc. What about this budget? How much you have allotted? For example, our boys post-matric scholarships. Last year, this government allotted 6,000 plus crores. How much you allotted revised budget? 4,500 crores means 20% of post-matric scholarships for Dalits and Adivasi. This government reduced name of revised budget. Means welfare, housing, housing, portion, post-matric scholarships, or welfare, other welfare schemes. This government allotted at the time of budget allocation on paper. After that, name of revised, almost all 30 to 40% curtailed for welfare, all welfare schemes. So, this budget directly prepared by corporates only. Once again I told, this is the corporated communal budget. This budget prepared Ambani, Adani like corporates. Nagpur RSS given the direction of this budget. Nirmal Setharaman, his portion was read the budget in parliament only. That's why our agriculture workers union, we were refused this budget allocations. We against this budget. Today also all over India against this budget. We conducted demonstrations. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in all India wide, we are conducted grassroots level to Delhi level, district level, state level, some block level, mandal level, village level. Again, central government should change this allocation. Should change. For MNREGA, we demanded 2 lakh crore rupees. And urban development also we are demanding. Housing, 5 lakh rupees from central governments, 5 lakh rupees for state government. Both together 10 lakh rupees for housing should be allotted every family. Food security also. Food security like Kerala model we are demanding to central government. So we are opposing, we are conducting, we will mobilizing people, we will come on roads, we will opposing the BJP MPs and etc. Finally, opposition parties, India bloc, we are requesting to India bloc parties, we should fight against this budget. We request allocations for